Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I'm here to update you on my Partners in Cream project pan. This is my September update, so I'm going to show you all the progress I made throughout September. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any rollouts this month, but I am getting so close on some products, so I think next month there will be quite a number of rollouts, and I am also probably going to reset some of my goals on just a few of the products that I'm going to mention this month. Before we get into the video, if you haven't seen one of these updates previously, this is a global collaboration between quite a lot of YouTubers here on Instagram, quite a lot of YouTubers here on YouTube, as well as some Instagrammers over on Instagram, and there are also a lot of people that are playing along at home as well. So if you do want to check out any videos or binge watch any project painting content, then you can click the hashtag down below and it will take you over to everyone's videos and you can have a good old binge sesh. The whole premise of this project is we're focusing on cream products in our collection because cream products do quite often go bad or go off a lot quicker than powder products. So if you want to know how I went on my products throughout September, then let's jump on into it. I am a little bit annoyed at myself because I'm like this close on some products in this project. So I'm just a little bit frustrated and annoyed because, you know, it's like so close yet so far, but I think we'll definitely have some updates or some rollouts next month. Okay, so we'll start off with a few products that I totally failed on this month. And as per usual, my Sydney Grace Cream Shadow in Master Plan. I used this once this past month, so we're sitting at 3 uses on this one. I did, however, when I used it, I did really like the look I created with it. So I think it might be like a little bit of a go-to look over the next month. Hopefully over the next month, I've been saying this for months now, I'm hoping that we can see my numbers of my usage numbers next month above 5 on this one. So all I have to do is use this 3 times over the next month and I'll be above 5. I'm setting the bar very low, very, very low. My ultimate goal on this one was to use it 20 times before rolling it out. I am really struggling getting to that goal. I thought that I wouldn't have as much trouble as I am, but it seems to be a really difficult goal for me to reach. But I do enjoy a good challenge, so I'm not going to roll it out just yet. I think that I can definitely get to that 20 uses by the end of the year. This is like one of those difficult products that I always seem to have at least one really difficult product, and this is that. It's still a little chubby tube there. Like it's chock-a-block, that tube. My next one is a product that I rolled in last month, and that is my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Get Paid. So last month I was very kind of vague about what my goal on this one is going to be. I was very unsure about whether I wanted to completely use it up or whether I just wanted to set a usage goal on it. So I think over this past month, I've come to the conclusion that trying to use this one up completely, this is how much I have of this in total. So I think trying to use this one up completely is a little bit of an unrealistic goal. So I'm going to set a usage goal on it. And I think ordinarily my like kind of go-to number in this project is like 20 or 50. I often opt for the 50. However, for this one, I think I'm just going to stick with the 20. And I think if I stick with the 20, it's more of a realistic number, and doing that goal is going to allow me to rotate a lot more of my colored pencils into this project. So over the past month, I know for certain that I've used this twice, maybe more. I'm going to currently say that I'm sitting at 2 uses because I 100% know for certain that I used it twice. So that means I've only got 18 uses left. I think I could easily get that within like 2 months maybe. And then I'm going to focus on like rotating through my colored pencils and just like doing a loop through them, because I have a lot of cream gel pencils that I barely touch, or I only ever touch when I do like a bright look or something like that. And I think having them in this project will motivate me to use them a lot more, and I can like consistently rotate through them. That's probably going to be my one consistent like project within a project in 2022, is going through my continue to go through my cream bronzers and go through my cream pencils. So I'm going to make my goal on this one, 20. Next we have my Too Faced glitter glue, another one that I haven't been all that successful with using. I, again, know for certain I think I used this twice, maybe a couple more extra times. I used this like twice as like an all over lid eyeshadow primer. I didn't absolutely love it. I found my shadows on that day didn't look how I like them to look, especially for work. For work, I like my looks to be a little bit more blended, not so intense, like just a little bit more on the subtle side. I do have a corporate job, so when I have really intense makeup, I do feel like I get some looks. So I like to have my makeup look still really nice and pretty and like I've put effort in, but also on the more subtle, natural side of things. Not so like, you know, pink and blue eyeshadows. One day, I just want to have the balls to turn up to work in like a really dark, like purple lip and really bright eyeshadow just to see what everyone at my work says. Just one day I'd like to do that, but I don't think I have the balls to do that. So Too Faced glitter glue, like I said, I used it as an all over lid. I didn't totally love it, so I think this would be more something that I could just reach for, maybe just like for the shimmer on my lid, or on days when, for example, like this cream shadow I find generally is really good and it doesn't crease on me. However, sometimes I get a really irritated eyelid, and on those days I use a thicker eye cream and I kind of like slather it on my eyes to keep them like really happy and nourished throughout the day. On those days, it creases like a mofo. Like it creases as soon as I apply it. So on those days, I think it would be smart to like just apply a tiny little bit of this and then have this apply over the top. All that being said, I think I'm going to set a usage goal on this. I think I'm going to set it at 50, and that way I'll have a decent dip on it, and like it's a decent chunk of usage, and we might actually see some noticeable like level droppage in it. And I think 50, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, especially, you know, if I start using this on the weekends when I do my more intense looks, I think I could definitely get this down by 50 uses. And again, I have a couple of eyeshadow primers in my collection at the moment, so I might also have this as a rotating goal, like throughout each of them. The two products that I have actually had some success with are my cream blush and bronzer. So both of these have a goal of reaching 50 uses before I rotate them out. When I rotate them out, again, I'm going to replace them with like for like, because I have a couple of cream blushes and a couple of cream bronzers in my collection, and I just want to keep getting some use out of them. I don't want to just completely focus on one and then have like all of the other ones go bad. I'd like to share the love a little bit, especially because I kind of like the formula on all of the cream bronzers that I have in my collection. So with my Becca Watermelon Moonstone, this has been in the project, I do believe, for like a month longer than my bronzer. So I have a little bit more usage on this one. I am currently sitting at 42 uses on this one. So I only have 8 left to go. And I think that I could probably get that by middle of next week, like a full week, or maybe like a fortnight. I could probably have that done in a fortnight's time. So by the next update, I definitely will have that goal met and reached. I use this basically most days for my work blush because it's just really natural and glowy, gives me like that youthful look, and I like how it looks on the skin. So this one has been one that I have really been enjoying. When I first rolled it in, I was like, oh God, I'm never going to reach the 50 uses. But after using it for a little while, I really enjoy it. I've been really, really enjoying it. I don't know whether I am going to hit pan on this one by the 50 uses. I definitely don't think I am. I might have to like rotate it around at some point next year for maybe like another 50 goes, and then I might actually hit pan on it. I don't know. I think because I use a brush when I apply this, you can definitely see it's like a bit of a dip going on in there. But I think when I use a brush, it kind of moves it around every time I use it. So it's probably going to be a little while before I see pan on this one, unfortunately. My Mecca Max contour stick. This is in the color medium. I am wearing this today as a contour. I did put a little bit of a other bronzer over the top. I used the Nabla cream bronzer. No, the Nabla like putty bronzer, you know, the skin glazing ones. I applied that over the top. really like how it looks, if I do say so myself. Anyway, I'm sitting at 33 uses on this one, so I have 17 to go. I think that I can very reasonably get to that goal before the end of the next update. However, it's going to be close. Like if there's any days that I decide to swap this out for something else, or I don't wear makeup, I'm going to be pushing it. So I will definitely, I think I'll be very close. If I don't make it by the next update, it will most certainly be the one after that I will hit that goal. And I don't know, I don't think I'm going to get below that cap either. I think it's going to be very close. So this is how much is left. Like I feel it's not dropping at all. I feel like it's not dropping at all. I am 100% using it, 100% using it, but I feel like the level is not dropping at all. And last but not least is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. This is the cream version or liquid version. I thought that I would have this done by now, but I've been really slack on this one. I am currently panning a, what is it? I'm currently panning a CC cream in my Team Project pan. So that product itself is already quite like a light product. It's already one that doesn't last completely all day on my skin. So combining that with this on a daily basis, it doesn't quite work. I am wearing it under it today on my skin, and I think my skin looks gorgeous. However, I have oily skin. By the time my skin starts producing oil in a couple of hours, my face is going to look like a hot mess. So I think initially if I only wear the CC cream for a couple of hours and I combine it with this, it looks beautiful. Like it makes my skin look super glowy and gorgeous, which I love that look. But having oily skin, it's just not realistic. Like if I'm going to wear my makeup for any longer than say like 4 or 5 hours, combining this with the CC cream, it's just not it. When I rotate in my other foundation, which is I think it's one of the ones from CoverGirl that I really like, but I can't remember what it's called. When I rotate that one into my Team Project pan, and on days that I have been using that because I know I need my foundation to last a little bit longer, I have been using this. So I think when I get to that point, I will get through this really quickly. I've made a little bit of progress on this one this past month. It is sitting like about there. I hope and I think that I can have this one done by the next update. I'm doing okay in this project, and going forward, I think in this project, you are probably going to see me set a lot of progress goals, like just usage goals or like just hitting pan in things. I think that's the way going forward. I'm going to work this project as a usage project because I think that's just a more realistic way of me doing things. Keeps things a little bit more exciting for me. I don't get bored as much, and that way I'll be able to like use more of my collection. I think 2022, I'm thinking my goal for 2022 is just to get a lot more usage out of a larger portion of my collection. So I think for 2022, you're probably going to see me maybe do more projects that are usage related, just because I want to rotate through more of my collection, because I feel like there's a lot of my collection that isn't getting used at the moment. Anyway, that's my update on my Partners in Cream project pan for September. That's the progress that I made. Like I said, I do think that I will get a couple of rollouts next month because I'm getting close to a few of my usage goals, and I think some of my usage goals I can meet. Let me know down in the comments how you're going on your cream products. While you're down there, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. You can also subscribe to my channel for future updates on this project, as well as all the other projects that I am currently participating in. And you can also join my membership if you would like access to some extra perks. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.